G'day everyone, Lucas here from the Aussie Gamers Experience, and today I'm taking a look at a game on Steam that hasn't released yet. Now this game is called Nano Racing from a developer and publisher known as Really Good Games. This appears to be an indie developer, and this game is currently under development to be released some stage this year. You can add it to your wish list if you wish. I'll put the details down in the description down below. But while I've got your attention, if you like these videos, you've been here before, click the like button. Don't forget to do that. I always do, so it's nice to get a reminder. And if you're new here and you are not a subscriber yet, but like all things gaming, and maybe a little bit of an Aussie twang accent, then click subscribe as well. But anyway, let's get into this video and the reason why I'm making it. This game came across my YouTube channel, so it popped up in my recommended videos called Nano Racing by Really Good Games, and I watched the video for a little bit and I thought, wow, this looks really good, but there's just something weird about it. But what I'm going to switch to, because this doesn't look that great on Steam, so I'm going to switch across to the YouTube video and have this playing as I explain what it is I'm talking about here. Now, if you have a look at just the scenery here, this is, in my opinion, photorealistic. It looks amazing. I mean, yeah, you can nitpick and you can pick some of the aliasing and some of the geometry there in some of the areas, but overall, just a quick glance at this. Any regular layperson would not be blamed for thinking that this was a video. Anyone would think that this is just a video of a kid's playground, and it looks very good. However, there are some things in it that just don't look that good. And what I'm talking about is the car model. The car itself doesn't look all that great, and the handling looks pretty bad as well. Now this is all stuff that could be still under development. This is obviously an early released video just showing the concept, but also the road textures, like the racetrack, that doesn't look like, it doesn't match the environment. Like the environment, like you look in the background, those trees, you look at the kids' equipment there, the buildings in the background, even these traffic cones here are witches' hats. Like, they look very good. These push bikes, they look amazing. The roadway here looks really good as well. And then you see the buildings in the background. That all looks amazing, right? But then you get the things like the car itself and then the makeshift tracks. So this part where it's driving now, it's not a makeshift track. It's just part of the environment. Oh, look, here we go. Look, this ramp. That's something that's just been added in and just does not fit texture-wise or lighting or anything like that. It just looks like it's not supposed to be there. And I think that with Unreal, because this is running on Unreal Engine 5, if I didn't mention that before, and the scenery showing off the fidelity of it is showcasing the ability of Lumen and what's that other one called? The one with all the triangles and things like that. Anyway, look, I'll put it up on screen because I can't remember what it's called. But the thing that I'm thinking is that this is going to be, I think, something we're going to see quite a fair bit of when it comes to indie developers, where I believe that this world that the car is driving in is purchased assets that run really well in Unreal Engine 5, because that's one of the biggest perks of Unreal Engine 5 is that you can just take assets from anywhere and throw them straight into the engine, and then it will do its work with all of the triangles and all the way that Unreal Engine 4 makes high polygon models work so seamlessly as a video game in real time. Now, obviously, I'm no expert on the matter, with me tripping over specific terms and things like that. I'm really just an enthusiastic video game player. But the point I'm making here is that I feel like there are going to be a lot of developers out there, specifically indie developers, that are just going to purchase high quality assets and throw a game together. Although this game does look cool, the actual controlling of it looks terrible, I think. I can't imagine that would be too much fun driving that little nano car. That could be me just being an asshole with something that's early in development. But yeah, I think this is going to be a little bit of a trap, and a lot of indie developers are going to fall into it by having a game that looks super amazing, but it's going to play so horrible. And the addition of these extra textures, like the road that they're on right now, and the ripple strips up here on the corner of the apexes and stuff like that, they're not going to match, because they're going to have this high quality textures or world that they'll probably haven't created themselves, that they've just purchased the rights to, etc., and then creating it, like altering it to fit their genre, whatever they're making, in this case a racing game, and all of those alterations just aren't going to match the high fidelity of the overarching world. I don't know, that's just my opinion on this. But anyway, in finishing up, I just wanted to say that a concept like this I think would be amazing, remembering the good old days of micro machines, driving around in people's backyards or through the streets, up guttering, with a world that looks as beautiful as this one does. I think would really work. If this developer puts in the hard yards and makes the handling of the cars actually work really well, and the control scheme fun, and makes online play work properly, this could be a really cool game. I'm going to keep an eye on it. But that's all I've got for now. Hopefully I haven't been too much of a critical asshole towards this game. I don't want to be like that, but it's just the thoughts that I had when I watched this video. Interested to see or hear what you guys do think. Don't forget, the comments are down below to leave your questions, comments, or concerns. But be respectful. That's all I ask. Thank you very much for watching. As always, my name is Lucas, and until next time, I will see ya!